you. Yeah, we're saying Argentina. We're going to predict Lionel Messi's Hello, everybody. We are indeed live.
Hello.
And good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Jamie Dew for another Watch Along. And welcome all indeed to another Watch Along. And this is, of course, Damo. Hello. So, yes, it's, of course, a very exciting adventure for us Brighton & Hove Albion fans. I am a Brighton fan. I haven't got my top on, which is very annoying. I've got this...
Yeah, we're both Brighton fans.
Well, we're both Brighton fans, but I should have put my top on.
And
so
it's
maybe...
going to be one historical season for us.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the first two games this season, I am more than happy with the result of the first two games of the season for Brighton. Both 4-1 victories against Luton Town and Wolverhampton, respectively. But let's face it, both Wolves and Luton...
We're crap.
You seem likely to going to get relegated.
Yes.
By the looks of it.
Well, I mean, as I said, it's a historical season in the fact that we've got our first ever European run.
Exactly.
Which is going to be really exciting for all of us Brighton fans.
Indeed it is, but the interesting part about all of this is now the crucial game between the Seagulls and West Ham. Now, of course, this is going to be a watch-along, so, this isn't going to be like putting the game on in the background. We've got a background thing going on here with the Amex Stadium behind us.
Yeah.
I'm in my little office, if you like. Normally, we would actually watch it down the lounge, but quite frankly, I can't be asked to move my equipment down there.
Yeah, fair enough. This way looks better anyway.
It does indeed. It's a bit more clarity, a bit more clearness, but you won't be, of course, hearing the game, but you'll be hearing our sultry voices.
Our own sort of, like, unique go at commentary.
Yeah, well, it's more or less just random talk, really, whilst watching the game at the end of the day. It is a watch-along, after all. If you guys are going to be tuning in, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. But it's, it's been put out there. Sounds wonky.
Oh, and looks like Everton lost again.
Did they lose again?
Yeah,
yes, they did against Wolves. Ironically.
Everton are going down this season.
Oh, poor Everton.
Yeah, they're going down. And also, the troubles ain't just on the pitch either.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that way.
No.
Anyway, let me get the game up. So,
the lineups here.
So,
Verbruggen.
So we got a new keeper this time. Verbruggen is in goal with Milner, Webster, Dunk, Estepinian. We missed the rest of it now.
Yeah.
For West Ham even.
Well, we're going to see what Verbruggen's like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Fingers crossed, you never know.
Yeah, Emerson, Ogbonna,
Zuma, and then Souček is always a presence, always a blooming presence.
Good player. Jared Bowen, Ward Prowse, that's going to be a difficult one.
He is a quality player.
We don't want to give away any cheap free kicks.
Or corners.
No.
Or corners.
That was a good signing for West Ham. I wish we had got him.
He is a quality player. Honestly, I do rate Ward Prowse. He's not great, like, with on-the-pitch ball or anything else like that, like with the movement or anything. I don't highly rate him on that. But I do highly rate him on his dead ball situations. Billy Gilmore starting for the Seagulls. His only second Premier League start this season, the old Scotsman. 7 in total last season, which will be interesting. Gilmore...
Welbeck's on as well.
Yeah. Let me get the rest of the lineups, actually, whilst I am here. Oh, and on a side note, England lost to Fiji for the first time ever in rugby union history. We are rubbish at rugby. Yeah. Let's go. Even better.
Well, let's put it this way. We know that England ain't going to win the Rugby World Cup. It's going to be a Southern Hemisphere side.
Probably. Well, you never know if France could do it.
I think Wales are probably the strongest out of those.
Probably. I say Ireland's probably one of the best ones, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, Verbruggen.
Well, we're going to see what he's like as a goalkeeper.
Verbruggen, Gross, Dunk, Webster, Estepinian, Milner, Gilmore, March, Welbeck, Mitoma and Ferguson are the lineup. Obviously, we wish...
There's God, Mr. Deservi.
Deservi there. Italiano. It's going to be tough without Enciso. It looks like he's going to be out for 4 months with whatever he picked up in training.
Yeah.
I'm just going to double check something. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Thingy overload. Well, it's not that low overload. It looks like we're still fine.
Here we go.
Right, it's about to kick off here. Are we on a bit of a delay? No, we're fine.
Yeah.
Are we going to do the old knees, are we? The old knees up?
Don't think so.
we only do it first game of the season.
And then they do it, obviously, on Boxing Day, I think. Then there's... They have a weekend where it's like for
Indeed.
stand-up for races
I'm an
and
idiot. Underway.
Yes.
Birkenhead, we are underway. Up to the time limit here. Obviously, because it's on the internet, this is delayed, but I'm going by the timer as per what was seen in front of us. But the game has now kicked off.
And West Ham have got played out already.
That's funny. Right, what was I going to do? In that. And yeah, Man United beat Nottingham Forest somehow 3-2. Jammy Gits.
Yeah.
And also Arsenal only drew against 10-man Fulham 2-2.
Yeah, make of that what you will.
Exactly. So as far as
Fulham were ahead in that game as well.
they were, and I think as far as I'm aware, Spurs are top of the table at the moment with Arsenal, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Spurs ahead of Arsenal.
Yeah, but they haven't played anyone decent yet, Spurs.
No, but who did they play first that they drew against?
I don't know, they beat Man United, didn't they?
Yeah, but
Sheffield United, wasn't it?
probably, I can't remember now. West Ham with a throw in the Brighton half.
Yeah.
Let me go back on up, so I can see some comments if there is any.
We're going to be at the Amex on the 20th.
A little header across. There's a good chance for West Ham. Hit over the bar from Paqueta even.
Who may or may not be joining City.
Is he really? That's a good chance for West Ham. There was a good header across. Should have buried that, if you ask me.
Great throw-in as well.
Very good throw-in. Antonio with a header on. So yeah, early warning signs for Brighton. Pick up, boys.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised though that they swapped Steele out.
Maybe he's resting or something. I don't know. I mean, I think he's in the lineup. I'll double check.
Yeah, I know he's
the
on
substitutes
the bench.
even.
He's
yeah.
on the bench, yeah.
Yeah, he's on the bench along with Santos de Paulo, Dahoud, Pedro, of course, Lallana, Adingra, Van Heck, Veltman, and Buonanotte.
Yeah.
Left-hand side already for Brighton, trying to make hay. Oh, as always with our play, the other sides do allow us a bulk of the play in the back, but obviously we try and play from the back forward. But it seems West Ham are shutting shop here, making sure that they don't, you shall not pass and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Ball forward though, potentially.
Typical David Moyes team.
Yeah, oh yeah. Which is probably not a huge surprise, really. We've seen one of the pundits on Final Score. We've seen Everton be good, bad, indifferent in the Premier League, but we've never seen them like this before. The fact that they've lost their first 3 without scoring, the performance they put in away to Villa last week, and now they are losing at home to Wolves, who have their own struggles as well. It's not just those 3 games as the previous 2 as well.
I don't think changing the manager would change anything there.
No. Free kick for West Ham at the halfway line.
Yeah, I don't think changing the manager at West Ham will change anything.
At Everton, you mean?
Yeah, Everton won't change anything.
That ball was out of play.
Because it's the owners there. They don't know what they're doing. Like for instance, they want to get a goal scored and they sign Neil Maupay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
C'est la vie. Looks like my stream is working perfectly fine as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
So again, West Ham with the bulk of the... Well, certainly another good chance here with... the old Ward-Prowse on the ball.
Oh dear.
Indirect free kick. Quite a way out. Way on the left-hand side, though. We'll see what happens with this. Good ball in, headed out though. Offside in the build-up.
Yeah. Looks like he's Anthony Taylor as the ref.
Oh, goody.
Goody.
But by the way, in case you couldn't tell, I've had a haircut.
It looks really good, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I decided to get rid of that stupid long stuff.
Yeah, I know. It was annoying, wasn't it? When you have long hair, it gets in your eyes and...
Well, it's not so much that. It was just getting long anyway. I thought I'd have a little bit of a different style anyways.
And it's a good style.
Thank you.
Not like the one I sent you the other day.
No, absolutely not. Brighton trying to get the ball forward again, but West Ham doing actually all right to block out the midfield, the midfield passing, if you like. So far, anyway. only been 5 minutes. Trying to get the ball forward, but again, just not finding the right pass. Although Matoma will certainly bring down the West Ham player for good measure. We need to make sure, as in Brighton, need to make sure we don't overdo it.
No.
For crying out loud. Please just make sure you don't overdo it.
And did you know, so far, there hasn't been a Premier League game this season without a goal.
That's true.
Not in...
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah, there's not been a 0-0.
There you go. We'll see, of course, all the rest of it happens. West Ham come forward again here. That's a great ball. Antonio could be in. Straight at Verbruggen. On target.
Well, Verbruggen was alert. Let's put it that way.
He was straight at him, though.
No, but he was alert. He was doing his job.
West Ham have the better of the chances so far. Brighton need to wake up in terms of the defence. But to be fair, I think it was better if Webster went around the other side, so at least he could put pressure and make sure he at least try to go near post rather than far post. And Brentford drew with Palace is the other game, by the way, at 1-1.
What about this for a new chant? But Verbruggen, no?
Take your day job, mate.
I thought that was
left-hand
good
side.
like Bart Simpson.
Yeah, no, just no. At least Brighton have actually gotten forward here, but the amount of bodies of West Ham in the box here, almost unprecedented. And Cisse, ball in, a bit too far from Mitoma. A shove out from... it was fine. But Brighton immediately get it back.
Mitoma just takes it, doesn't he?
I mean, at the end of the day, he's not a physical kind of guy.
No.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm surprised no one's tried to buy Mitoma this summer.
To be fair, he had a bit of a dull end to last season. He wasn't that good. He started bright, though, this season in the first 2 games.
Yeah. Apparently, as well, I heard that Palace might be signing Eden Hazard on a free transfer.
That would be a good signing for them.
Oh, God, no, it wouldn't be. Why don't we go and try and steal him off of the top?
Nah, not going to happen. Another chance on the left-hand side, see if we can make something of it. Again, the amount of West Ham bodies in the way. Back to the midfield. Right-hand side, good long. Bit too high, that one.
Yeah. And Solly should be in the England squad. And Lewis Dunk, obviously.
I think Dunk more than March. I do like March, don't get me wrong, but I've never really 100% rated him.
Really? I mean, playing brilliantly.
He got 2 brilliant goals against Wolves, don't get me wrong, but I just think on one-on-one situations, I don't think he's that tactile. No. But that being said, he's still a very good player. I don't think he's quite world class, is all I will say. Potential, just not actual world class. That's a good ball to the right hand side. Yeah.
Oh,
try to flick it back.
Nice try, but it's a throw to us anyway.
Try to flick it back across.
Yeah.
But whoever the West Ham player was there to meet it. And looks like we're going to get it back again. Nope, not a chance.
Well,
attacking stats in the Premier League this season after 2 games. We've had the most goals, most shots on target, and highest in expected goals. Brighton are first in those departments, according to the statisticians and the graphic boffins at Sky.
Yeah.
Right hand side this time. And that was a silly touch.
Sorry, that wasn't very good.
I told you he's not that good. Well, I mean, he's potential. Oh, that's a good flip back, or at least attempted to. Antonio could break, though, for West Ham. And he really will. One-on-one virtually. Well, the last defender in the way, and still keeps the ball. But it's been put out. He's still kept hold of it. That's a bit too far.
Yeah.
Great play. Great defending, but great play again from Antonio, trying to get West Ham forward on the counter-attack. We are weak on the counter-attack, that is for sure. Hopefully De Zerbi has qualmed that, big time, as far as the start of this season is concerned.
Yeah, way outplay that one.
Yeah, but trouble is we are very weak, as evidenced in the 5-1 drubbing we got against Everton last season.
Yeah.
Like, that was virtually humiliating, that one. Because we literally got counter-attack, 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 and we were just so weak. It was literally embarrassing. Trying to do a right-hand side ball. At least we get a throwing. Milner trying to put the pressure on.
I take back what I said about Milner. I think he's been really good for us.
You did think originally he wasn't going to be, but he's a solid egg.
And to be honest, he's really fit for his age.
I know. I told you he would be. At the end of the day, he's an experienced head. Is that a corner? It is a corner for Brighton.
Yes.
That's the corner of the game. Ba-ba-ba-dooshki boo. Dee-dee-dee-doo. Oh, I need to check the time frame. Why is that at 1? Actual heck? Well, that was weird.
Why don't you put plus 60 and go up quicker?
Okay, the timer literally stopped. I don't even know why it stopped, but we are at 10.
11,
that now. That's on the money now. But I don't even know why the timer stopped there. That was weird.
Might have been a bit of internet lag.
Maybe. As Milner with a corner. Headed out there.
Gross.
Was it gross, is it?
Yeah.
Of course it was gross. Way back to the goalkeeper. At least it is.
Well, I've been impressed with Brighton so far. He's alright.
Yeah, it's only been 11 minutes. Steady does it. Honestly, West Ham are literally just setting up shop here. Potentially, Brighton could get forward. But stopped.
Nicole sent us some football news.
Cool, what did she say? Hello, sis, if you're watching.
Carlos Baleba to Brighton. Here we go. Verbal agreement agreed with Lille. 27 million fee.
Oh, potential header cross
plus 3 million add-ons and sell-on clause. Personal terms agreed. Medical book.
So who are we again?
Carlos Baleba.
A midfielder, that
Yes, he is, yeah. Good. Another signing coming.
There you go. Here we go.
Yeah. Another new boy incoming.
Fair enough.
Welcome to the Albion. Carlos.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good replacement maybe for Casado.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, for the price as well.
How much are we getting him for?
27 million euros, which is about 20 million.
22 million, I would say.
Which is another bargain, probably, because we'll probably sell it on for more.
Cross in! That was a good cross as well, but headed out. Bodies in the way for West Ham.
Oh, come on, that's a foul.
Nah, you got the ball there, fine, no problem. That was some good bit of heading dribbling, I'm not going to lie, from the West Ham player.
Oh, what are they moaning about?
I wasn't moaning about anything, am I? Still 0-0 at the top of his screen, though.
But yeah, that's a really good news. We're always happy.
Hang on a minute, I've just seen this. Look at here.
He should be sent off. He should be sent off for that. That's basically like what
Professor, literally, Milner was nowhere near him.
He did a Rivaldo.
He was like, sort of like that, and yeah, he did a Rivaldo. I was like, ah!
Yeah, like when the ball was kicked at his legs and he went down holding his face.
And this is why women's football gets a little bit of a better rep in that regard.
Yeah.
They don't do that shenanigans.
No.
That was absolutely awful.
Yeah.
It's VAR, for God's sake.
Yeah, you're not going to get away with that with VAR, are you? I mean...
The trouble is, though, VAR can't give him a yellow card for that.
No, well, maybe they should change that.
Or at least add a few extra bits and pieces.
Like, for instance, I think VAR should be able to check free kicks as well.
I can't see why not.
Yeah.
But that being said, are you going to stop play for a free kick?
I don't know, but I mean attacking free kicks maybe, but not defensive ones.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky to police that. Yeah. Referee, get out the way. West Ham literally are parking the bus here. It is quite...
They're quite deep.
Very deep. Like, we're in their half, and literally, we're trying to find the gaps, and there literally isn't any, because West Ham are just there.
Typical boys play.
Heaven knows. Well, mind you, can understand why, because they think at the end of the day, we're a kind of Man City-esque team.
I love the Zerbi ball.
It's not as quick as it could be, but it's definitely better than a kick in the teeth. Yeah, definitely better than Pollard. Could be an opportunity, though. Help back. Oh, just wide from Brighton.
Oh,
Just wide from Billy Gilmore, long range,
Oh.
left-hand side. What a chance of Brighton to get the opener there. It was come across from the right-hand side over to the left to in season. What am I about?
Billy Gilmore.
No, who was the
I
other
think it was
one?
a dinger.
Is it Adingra?
Yeah.
Laid it off for Gilmore and just wide of the near post. Still nil.
Still a chance.
Yeah. Great chance.
That would have been a spectacular goal had it gone in.
Okay, why on earth did you put a foul there when we had the ball? That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know. I think one of the West Ham players was in an offside position.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was an offside.
La, 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 la. I don't know. But yeah, if obviously we win today, we would still be top of the table again.
Yeah.
But it is going to be a tough encounter, this one. We kind of knew that going in.
Yeah.
Another opportunity to bring
And
it
next week
forward.
should probably be even tougher against Newcastle.
Oh, God,
Yeah, that's going to be a really strong...
I don't think we have the capabilities of beating Newcastle. It obviously depends how we play today.
Yeah.
But Newcastle are a very strong side.
Yeah, very strong team.
I mean, money driven, obviously.
Yeah. But they've done it well. They've recruited really well with the money.
They've used it wisely, unlike Chelsea.
Unlike Chelsea, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. To the words.
They only won last night because they were playing Luton. Come on.
It is a shame Luton haven't gotten the start that they require. But
I reckon they'll surprise us when they play at home. I reckon that ground is going to be very intimidating for some of the big clubs.
you're going to be a bit of a fortress, for us.
Yeah. Like, obviously Kenilworth Road, and if you think players like Man City, players like Erling Haaland, they're not going to be used to playing on pitches like that.
No, it's true.
And usually these grounds could become a fortress. And like, for instance, Southampton, when they played at the Dell, that was a...
Look at the total possession so far.
Wow.
Matoma with a good big of skill.
Oh, go
Still
on,
Matoma. To the left-hand side, is there going to be a crossing? There was a challenge.
And he kept it out from there.
Yeah, kept it out.
Kept it in. I mean.
Yeah, I knew you meant. If there's anybody else watching, please do let us know.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on the comments in case there's anything. Midfield, like ding dong.
But I also think they should make diving in the box a red card offence now. Because you
it stamps it out.
Yeah, it stamps it out. If you think about it, you're not going to get away with it VAR, are you? So
Especially
don't do it.
Although if you're already on a yellow, you're not going to get away with it regardless.
No. I mean, just diving is basically cheating, isn't it? It really,
Yeah. Same old Palace, always cheating.
Oh, could you imagine how many red cards the Harbour have got on that?
Yeah, under VAR.
Yeah.
West Ham do get it back though, trying to put a long ball forward to Antonio, but looks like Milner's there, and is not there. Antonio gets it back. West Ham with a great chance. Right to the middle of the box. West Ham leads. It was coming.
Though? Was he offside?
At the moment, no. Ward-Prowse with a goal for West Ham.
But it looked a bit...
It did look a bit dodgy, but I don't think that's not going to stand. I think it will stand. That was a wake-up call for Brighton. We really should have done better at the back there. West Ham three times trying to get us on the counter-attack. West Ham do deserve the lead here. They had quality going forward. We should have woke up. Webster gave the ball away. Oh, Webster,
We've got to
mate.
come from behind now. Let me just see a checklist, because
I think this is fine, if you ask me. I can't see why this shouldn't be fine. Yeah, Webster gave the ball away there.
Yeah.
What were you doing, mate? Trying to wait for Ward-Prowse? Yeah, nothing. That's fine.
No, it's fine, yeah. No, because it just looked dodgy from that angle, that's all. But anyway.
You're dodgy.
Yeah, well...
That was poor from us. Poor from Webster. I don't know what he was thinking.
To be fair, though, he has just come back from injury, so...
Yeah, but that was really poor. We should have realised it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
We can't keep doing this. We can't keep giving away these counter-attacks. We are so weak on the counter-attack. It's embarrassing. But there you go. Matoma trying to get forward again. West Ham setting up shop here. Bet you any money is probably going to stay this way up until the end.
But But you can't win every game, can you?
This is what frustrates me. Potentially an opportunity!
Oh!
Good save from the keeper. Ferguson with a chance.
Well, that's another nice one on target.
Good catch from the keeper. It was...
Straight at him, really.
Well, not really. He had to dive a bit, but... Oh, dear, 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 dear. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are weakest on the counter-attack, and West Ham knew exactly what that was.
Yeah.
They knew exactly the game plan, and so far it's working. 20 minutes gone, West Ham lead against Brighton.
Not the start we wanted.
Definitely not, but I'm not surprised in the slightest, mate.
No, because obviously the defence today is a bit woeful.
Maybe a chance going forward here, right-hand side. Getting the bodies back for West Ham. Needs to get a cross in, though. Forward. Same, I don't know what that was all about.
No. Super jab. So what do you make of this one that Liverpool side called Endo?
Never heard of him.
He was the captain of the Japan team at the last World Cup when he scored against Germany.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And also, because what makes things even more funny, he probably knows all the players as well because he played in the Bundesliga.
There you go.
And the Amex is being used for the Women's Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, but that's a few years away, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, but it is being used. In fact, the biggest shock in World Cup history happened at the Amex.
It did.
Yeah.
Japan and South
Yeah,
Africa.
yeah.
Again, West Ham get forward here. Jesus Christ. West,
Just give it back to him. What was that?
I don't know what we're doing. Our defence is just ridiculous at the moment.
That is bad.
Cross comes in, headed back out again.
Oh,
And at last we get the ball back,
Yeah.
but we at least get the ball forward. Why are you playing backwards, mate? West Ham are not going to fall for that. Get the ball forward. Get on the counter-attack.
So do you think Verbruggen's going to be number one now then, or?
I mean, that wasn't really his fault. That was Webster's own doing. Potentially a free kick here. That's a free kick.
Yeah, definitely. But he's already blown the whistle.
That was disgusting. Yeah, look, Paqueta is
If
certainly
you
having...
get a car for that, he kicked the ball away. That's the new rules.
Paqueta certainly trying to rile the Brighton players up here. Got away with it, it seems.
Yeah, he should have got a yellow card for that. He kicked the ball away. That's the new rules.
No, I think they thought they were playing on, quote unquote.
Gamesmanship.
It's always a case of gamesmanship with these types of players. West Ham have got the capabilities, it's just that they only rely really on the counter-attack.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad ball, but again, West Ham getting it back. Free kick in favour of Brighton, though.
Yeah.
And,
Paqueta
is getting yellow carded.
He deserves that as well.
Or was it Ward-Prowse? I can't remember now. I think it might have been Ward-Prowse. It was Ward-Prowse.
Oh, God, that's a bad tackle.
Look here. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but I think yellow's just fine.
Yeah.
Gilmore, I think, will be alright.
But it's one of those ones, if they were giving it as a red card, it probably wouldn't have been overturned. I would imagine.
Probably.
But definitely a yellow, that was awful. Free kick goal from there.
Not a chance. I'll send it in the box. Gross over this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Webster gave that cheaply away.
Yeah.
He really did. Let me just move it up a bit. Short this time for the free kick. Back to Gross. Back to
whoever that was.
One of our lot. It's a good header in, but not quite.
No.
Kept out. Kept over there.
Back to the keeper. Again.
The trouble is, though, West Ham have got this in plan. They're going to be setting up shop and anybody. Because this is a Mourinho-esque type of...
Yeah. Saying that, though, Mourinho never won at the Amex. He didn't, did he?
That's true. Interesting enough, West Ham have never beaten us in the Premier League either. Ooh, almost an opportunity to go through there. Is that a corner? I don't think... Is it a corner? Oh, yeah, it is a corner,
Yeah,
I think.
cool. Or not.
I don't know. Don't let us know. Yeah, I think it's a goal.
That's when you're watching without sound.
Oh, no,
it's a corner.
It is a corner.
Yeah.
That's the benefits of watching without sound.
Yeah. What is these yellow white boxes in the corner for?
I have no idea. When we're watching on the old internet, I have absolutely no idea. Corner in.
I get that on Now TV.
Header out again. The amount of West Ham players setting up shop again. Just can't get Brighton away. Header out.
That's another corner.
I don't know why Souček thought there was a Brighton player behind. That's another corner for Brighton.
What's with the pink things on his?
Pink armbands, haven't they? So far, corners haven't been great.
Oh, short one.
Corner to the left-hand side. I don't think that's going to work. It might. Oh, just a bit. Fell out. Shot blocked.
That's ours.
I don't know why Ward-Prowse was trying to get to the ball. So far, so good from West Ham. They know what they're doing.
Well, they won a European trophy last season.
Yeah, even though they were near the bottom.
Yeah.
So there you go. Or in the bottom half, at least.
Which means they're also in the Europa League with us because we're winning that.
Hello.
I think Villa could win their Europa Conference League this year.
I mean, it's Aston Villa. They're a very good side. I can't see why not.
Well, they thrashed Hibernian, didn't they?
Yeah, I saw that 5-0.
Yeah, I think they're going to be in the group stage. That was 5-0 away from home.
It was indeed.
Goes to show the dwarfing class between England and Scotland in the way of leagues.
Yeah, in the way of leagues. Yeah. That's another good pass back to Matoma on the left-hand side. Just a case of finding the pass. Is that going to stay in? Yes, it... Ooh, almost did. Shot. Goal blocked. West Ham are defending very, very well so far. Very, very well. You might still get it. No, why would you do that?
No.
Why? Matoma was coming in behind Gilmore.
Oh no.
Matoma was coming in behind.
Yeah. And I think he made the wrong decision for a bicycle kick. But
Matoma was there, man.
I know.
And this is the block from earlier. West Ham have got bodies on the line.
Yeah.
Literally on the line here. Potentially that could be a shout for a penalty there.
Well, it might be. You might be checking it.
I doubt it, but I'm just saying there was a real big shove on from the West Ham player onto one of the Brighton players.
I'm guessing checks complete by the way here. Because obviously we're not going to know anything about VAR unless it comes up on the screen.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But this is why, if you counter-attack well, you can get the goals.
Yeah. Do you reckon they should have that VAR where they're actually announced to the stadium in the Premier League like they did in the Women's World Cup?
I can't see why not.
Well, yeah, I think that was cool. I think it worked.
It's very American, though.
Yeah.
Like you sort of hear that stuff on American football or...
Yeah, but I think it works because you can then understand what's going on in the stadium then when it comes to VAR.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, too hesitant at the moment. Could get bodies forward. That's a potential. Oh, again, the body's in the way. Antonio almost trying to get Antonio forward there. It's Webster's mistake that's the costly one so far.
I'm surprised that Antonio's never got a big money move.
He is a quality striker.
Yeah.
I think these days, I don't think most big teams would want to set up in that way with a big main striker. And Antonio's not really one to go backtrack like Kane and Rashford and all the rest of it. He's one that literally will just stick up there. I don't think most big teams want that type of striker.
What Haaland does as well.
Yeah, but Haaland doesn't go backtrack. That's the only difference. Of course,
I had to update my fantasy football team today because I had a player in the team from West Ham that doesn't play for him anymore. So I'm not going to ever get points for him, am I?
And quickly just to say, political news, not a bit irrelevant, but Nadine Dorris resigns common seat 2 months after promising to quit. So she has finally quit.
That's another...
Yeah, we won't go into that. We won't go into that.
Hopefully get rid of another Tory scum.
We're just flicking through things. There you go. Is that a free kick for West Ham, is it?
Oh, is he right? Oh.
I didn't even see, sorry. Clash of something there. Milner's always strong. Oh, it was only a little thing.
That was just coming together.
Yeah, that was coming together. I think it's a free kick for West Ham. Yeah, it is, yeah. Milking every worth of it since they're 1-0 up.
Oh, you don't look...
He'll be alright after a little while, I reckon. Just, it obviously hurts after a little bit of a clash like that after a little while.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that really, say, all over you chant on this channel.
All over you?
No, there's wrong with you.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well. Yeah. What it is. There's F all wrong with it. You can do that. Anyway, Ward-Prowse over the free kick, indirect left side for West Ham. That's a good opportunity.
And, well...
West Ham are saying penalty, but it was a... Babungan did get the ball, but also clattered into the West Ham player and has gone down here.
Oh, was he right?
Yeah, that was a bit of a clash.
We don't want to give away a penalty.
Don't think it was a penalty.
No.
He did get the ball first, it was just a clash afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy delay, this.
A lot of added time.
Yeah, definitely for the end of the first half. Going to be ponder for thought for both managers here, especially De Zerbi, who really should be learning by now in regards to his sides when they come up against teams who literally park the bus.
Yeah.
And defend like the Clappers.
Players taking a drinks break.
Yeah, of course, we'll just can chill for the time being.
West Ham's technical director, Tim Steigton.
Don't care. Yeah, so far all smiles for West Ham after their little counter-attack, which really was coming. They threatened 3 or 4 times before that, and Webster literally gave away the ball at that point. And the worst possible point as well. It was Souček that went to ground.
Yeah, it is Souček.
Yeah, someone went on the BBC Sport thing. Lucas Paqueta play acting is where VAR could be used properly. As in cricket, give each team 3 reviews so players decide if they want to challenge a decision. In this case, Milner knows there's no contact, so uses one of the reviews to check the challenge. There's no contact, Paqueta's cheating, so straight red.
Yeah.
Let the players decide if they want to use VAR to check goals, fouls, etc. Offsides, etc. If your challenge is unsuccessful, you lose a review. But the BBC, or whoever's dealing with the BBC Sport Live feed with the text, said that would be mayhem. I think I would agree with that.
Well, it'd be a good thing, because then obviously if a game ever went to extra time, like in a World Cup, I'm guessing that everyone would get 1 extra challenge.
Tomor, left-hand side.
Like when you get a tie break in tennis.
Yeah, potentially.
Speaking of tennis, the US Open starts on Monday.
Yeah, well, that's something to miss. I mean, I like tennis, but by God, our British players are rubbish these days.
I mean, Murray's still there, but he ain't the player he was.
He's way not the player he was.
No.
He's. I don't understand why he's still going. He know he had the potential before his major injury, and he's never fully recovered. I don't think he's still ever going to recover from it.
I think he should retire.
I agree. He should have retired when he got the injury, really.
So, I wonder what tennis would be like when Djokovic retires.
Fairly interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, he got beat by a Spaniard, so...
Yeah.
At Wimbledon, that is.
Yeah.
Which should be interesting. When I saw that match as well, that Spaniard is really good.
Yeah, he's the next big thing.
Yeah, he's really good. Certainly gave Djokovic a run for his money, who is consistently brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, he never takes his foot off the gas, Djokovic, whereas Nadal had injuries. And Federer, even though he had a few injuries in there, he never really took a foot off the gas. No. But if you ask me, out of the 2 of them, I would say Djokovic over Federer in terms of, like, pure consistently good.
Yeah.
Nadal had injuries left, right and centre, though. But always went at the back to the top of his game when he got back. Apart from this time around. Right-hand side, Brighton. The sea of bodies of West Ham in the way. It's literally a sea of claret in front of the Brighton boys.
37 minutes gone, but there's going to be a big chunk of added time.
Oh yeah, because of that little stoppage.
Corner.
That'll be a corner. Emerson with a header out. In the meantime. Excuse me.
Some big games on tomorrow as well. What are your predictions for Newcastle-Liverpool then? Well, it'll be a cracking game.
I would say... okay, so I've just seen at the bottom. The browser tab must remain open and in the foreground while the timer is running. Otherwise, the timer will stop.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably why it stopped earlier.
Oh, right.
Because I clicked off of it. Again, the corner comes to nothing. We're just not good at corners, and that was very fortuitous from our standpoint.
Maybe this new midfielder we're getting can take corners. That'd be interesting.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
We needed a James Ward-Prowse. Corner in, cross in though, headed out.
I mean, Gross can do a corner when he wants to, but...
his corners aren't very good.
No.
They're not bad, but they're not great. And it looks as if foul against March, apparently. Push on the West Ham player. Fair enough.
I mean, there is some strange...
the clock on the scoreboard has stopped. It stopped at 18:09. It's the timing, 18:09. Oh, yeah, the time is 6:09. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Then again, the scoreboard has gone wrong in the past. It
has, yeah.
We've been there when it's gone wrong.
We have.
Yeah.
Quite funny.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Because we were asking everybody in the crowd bias, how much time's there left? Because obviously the screen weren't working.
One shot, straight at the keeper. Did spill it, but not a bad shot from Growth. Yeah, it's going to have to take something special from Brighton in order to get at least a goal. Because so far West Ham are holding strong.
I think Grosset would actually improve the current German international team.
I can't see why not.
Because the thing is, I reckon he'd fit in quite well in that team. Considering the players they got now ain't that great.
We do give away cheap fouls sometimes. Oh, it's the first home game for Luton on Friday Night Football, so the stadium is going to be ready by then. Yes, it seems against West Ham, which would be.
And apparently, you have to go through someone's garden to get
for the away end.
And then obviously we'll be back for that one.
Yeah, we will be back next week for that one.
Yeah,
this is on the goggles.
Yeah.
Trouble is, it's not looking good so far. For us. Obviously, Enciso's is a blow, but. We have got some good backups, I'd say. Well, that being said, good chance for West Ham to get forward. And that's a free kick for us.
Yeah. But then again, you can't win every match. It's football, you can't.
Trouble is, I know we got the potential. That's the annoying part of all of this.
Yeah.
It's just that whenever we come up against a team that sets up shot, we struggle. Every single time.
Yeah.
Or at least has a solid defence.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all the players. Apart one player, and that's Antonio, is in the Brighton's half. All the rest on average positions have been in their own half so far. It's been that bad. Could be a good ball in. Well, that was a bit skewer. That's straight to the. Whoa! Ooh, I thought it could be in. That was a spin and a half. You should have taken advantage of that. Fucking hell, boys. Sorry for swearing. Oh, it was behind him and then he caught it. Fair enough. That could have been interesting. Just needs to find that right quality pass against the sea of claret and you'll be alright. But good luck is all I will say. Antonio almost got the ball there for West Ham. Getting Brighton on with the possession. That wasn't a bad ball either. Ooh. Oh, that's just cheeky. That's just cheeky. West Ham toying with us at the moment. That header was like...
Oh, I've got the ball, have I?
I don't think he saw the ball from Ozzy, and then just sort of like bounced off his head and like, oh, what happened there?
Do you reckon they'll ever use AI in football?
I hope bloody not.
Right, ref, my idea.
Left-hand side, West Ham counter-attack potentially. Again, still left-hand side, caught back in. West Ham have the first corner of the match of their end. Well, yeah, their first corner is what I mean to say for West Ham. And you know who's going to be taking this.
Yeah. Lord Prowsey.
Yeah. Watch yourselves, boys. Watch yourselves. 2 minutes to half time. Well, less, you know what I mean. Before stoppage.
Time, I think it'll be about 9 or 10 minutes.
We're less than 2 minutes, actually. It's coming up to 1 minute now.
I reckon about 9 or 10 for that.
Ward-Prowse takes the free kick. Near post. Headed back out again. Is that another corner? Yes, it is. Webster had to defend that one. He's going straight into the goal.
I still question why we had to change our goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was a bit odd.
Bit of odd. I mean, we won 2 games with Steele and goal. And
yeah, but they were against Wolves and Luton. Come on, mate. Anyway, Ward-Prowse, second corner for West Ham. In it goes again, near post. Again, another header out. West Ham piling on the pressure on that near post. Third corner for West Ham. Seems all the West Ham players are now on that near post end. And it goes again, this time a bit higher up, but this time Verbruggen does get the ball. Get it forward. Find somebody. That's fine. Distribution's fine on the left-hand side. Needs to find the player. Still needs to find the player. Gets brought down. Play goes on. Good vantage play from the referee. Right-hand side. Into stoppage time we go. That's not a bad ball in. Bit high up. 4 added minutes.
Only 4?
I think that's about right.
Was it?
I think so.
I thought it was about 10.
No. I think it's about 5. Is that a free kick for Brighton? Yes, it is. Near side.
Ooh, this is where we wanted Ward-Prowse.
We ain't getting a Ward-Prowse,
No,
that's for
but
sure. Welbeck foul just before the... Well, in the D, I
Hey,
would say.
James, do you want to switch sides to this one?
That ain't happening. Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah.
Half time, I'm going to be switching shirts.
Are you?
Yeah, because so far it's brought bad luck. Not having a shirt, that is. Think it's just on the edge of the D. The free kick. Yeah, just on the edge of it.
Can we get it in from here?
I don't think so. We're just not good at set pieces. We're not bad, but we're not quality set pieces. 5 players around
We ain't
this
got
one.
a player like a Trent Alexander-Arnold, have we?
No. 5 players around this one. Or 4 players. 5 Brighton players talking about this.
Top bins. Yeah, that's what we want.
Just go plonk into the top right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen, but okay.
The vanishing spray is a brilliant invention.
It is certainly one of the better inventions that I suppose a lot of people didn't really think of.
No, I mean, it does make a lot of sense, don't it?
Yeah, it does. So we've got Welbeck. Is that Gross and March? Oh, no, it's Dunk, excuse me. So March looks like he's going to
Have a go.
potentially have a go. March over it. Dunk, the left-hand side is March.
And it's
Flipped
a corner.
over. It is not quite. It is a corner.
Yeah.
It came off West Ham player's head, who's got a bit of a headache now.
Well, must have been a powerful shot.
It was a curl, but yeah. Yeah, straight off the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bit of a sting, didn't he?
Yeah.
Gross again over the corner on the right hand side. I don't think again anything will come to us. West Ham have got the bodies in the way. Out Sweeney, yeah, that was a terrible free. Again, Gross just can't take them, is all I will say. Just so poor with the corner kicks.
What about, do you reckon a good move for Everton would be to get rid of Sean Dyche and bring Potter in?
I don't know. I mean, he's worked with Mopay before, but that really isn't saying much. And that was a terrible kick. West Ham throw-in.
But I mean, it is actually kind of a thing, isn't it? You want to score a goal and you go and sign Neil Maupay, one of the ones who can't even get it in from about 2 yards. Look, that's why we wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah.
He was awful.
He did have his completely awful moments, especially missing penalties.
Yeah. Oh, not as bad as Aaron Connolly, though. That tapping that went right over the bar.
I remember. Throwing forward. Well, that was a bit poor corner.
Yeah, that tapping went over the bar.
Give it to March for crying out loud. Don't get Gross to take it.
Yeah.
No, Gross is taking it. Right. Oh no, it is March. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Defenders up for this one. We need bloody something, I tell you that much. March comes in, not bad, but still headed out. Still on the left hand side though. That's not a bad ball in, but again West Ham get it out. And it's half time.
Yes.
West Ham's half. It is West Ham's half, if you ask me. The counter attack again Brighton are too vulnerable to it. It costs us dearly with Webster giving away the goal and Ward-Prowse with the goal for the
We need
Clarets.
some subs at half time. I think we should get Pedro on.
I don't know what to think anymore, honestly. I don't know why we keep doing this. Half time, Brighton 1. Brighton 0. West Ham 1. We'll be back after this.
so strong, girl. I can feel you slipping away.
You don't win with just by having possession, do you, Steve? But 84% possession for Brighton, and they've had 355 passes compared to West Ham's 62.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, but the game plan that West Ham are doing here of getting everyone behind the ball and having the one man that you want up top in this formation, Antonio, the ball, when that ball comes up, he is going to harass the two centre-halves. When it goes up with quality, he's going to bring that ball into play and bring teammates in. That's why this system works with him up top.
All yours, Ali.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, both teams back out on the field now. West Ham in the claret and blue, just going through a quick pre-second half warm-up. The little cones laid out on the floor, a few quick shuttles and sprints, urged on by one of the coaching staff. Just having a look at the nascent Premier League table. If West Ham do go on to win this game, they're currently sitting in second place, just behind Tottenham on goal difference at the moment. It'd be 7 points from the first 3 games for them, which, given their struggles in the Premier League last season compared to their fabulous performances in Europe, would be some start for them. But I'm sure David Moyes knows that Brighton and Roberto De Zerbi will have stuff up their sleeve in this second half. Although their goalkeeper, Bart Verbruggen, making a debut for Brighton, is called into action early on with a clearance from inside his own penalty area. Stupinian didn't put quite enough on the back pass, and Jarrod Bowen was closing in. Emerson plays a ball forward for West Ham. That is intercepted and runs to Solly March. March crosses the halfway line. He's got 3 West Ham players for company there, and Emerson just decides to hold things up and foul him basically to slow the move down so that West Ham can get themselves back into position. So second half just underway. Lines open for 6:06, as Mark was just saying. Robbie and Chris taking your calls tonight, 08085 909 693, and as with every single Saturday, plenty to talk about with those two. Here's Mitoma into the West Ham penalty area, ball into the far post, headed down. Ferguson's header, downward header, well saved by Areola, throws himself to his left, palms it away, the ball stays in play. It's back with Milner. Milner curls another cross into the penalty area. Welbeck's up, couldn't get a header on it, falls to Mitoma. Mitoma volleys another cross back across goal. Ogbonna clears. Ogbonna's fouled as he clears with the header, and so the Brighton pressure in the end comes to naught. But that was dangerous at the start of the second half. Struggling to actually see that action for the last 30 seconds or so, because loads of fans coming pouring down the aisle to our left. But Areola's made a good save from the Evan Ferguson header, Steve Sidwell.
Oops.
So basically, we've been talking and we haven't actually. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, oh my! Oh, what an error!
Well, at least you got a good mime, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You got a good mime today.
I think that video we had deleted then because he ruined it.
It just goes to show how bad the game is today. Well, there you go. That sums it up. You know what I mean?
As I was saying, and probably you didn't hear it, why the hell did we change the goalkeeper?
Yes. He's been complaining about the goalkeeper. Oh, and Tony's been given player of the match.
Still has not made a single bloody mistake. Why did you change the goalkeeper? That was a stupid decision. We should get David De Gea instead of him.
I honestly thought I put the sound on. Clearly not.
Oh dear.
Could be a 4 for West Ham, you know.
No, it's over.
Almost. Well, we're into the 6th minute of 6. Well, 7th minute of 6
We just got
now.
to watch the referee now.
And that is not full time. I thought it was.
Still going.
Somehow. Yeah, sorry about that. Hello. Hi, man.
Hi.
Can I get a hi? You may get a hi. Hi,
Hello.
Ice.
And hello, Jacob, as well.
We're a very depressed bunch here today, is all I'm going to say. And I think that is full time now. Almost. Potentially could have been another goal for West Ham, but there isn't.
That's it.
That is full time.
Defeat.
Embarrassing from Brighton's perspective. Should have woken up from the old Everton game last year, but credit where credit's due to
What an awful display.
West Ham.
That was a shocking display.
It was awful from our perspective in defence, but West Ham came in with a game plan, and their 3 very well worked goals on the counter attack. Again, we cannot deal with part the bus teams and go counter attack. And would you Adam and Eve it? If my calculations are correct, I want to get the tables up eventually. Yeah, West Ham are top of the table.
Oh, they've well, now we're still 4th.
We're 4th, but give me strength about that. West Ham go
We
deservedly
can't
top of the
play
table.
like that against Newcastle. Still,
We can't play that against anyone.
Still needs to come back in. Verbruggen, no. Just
It was
no.
a perfect, as I said on the thing, it was a perfect counter-attacking performance for all 3 goals for West Ham here today, and we couldn't deal with it. We simply cannot deal with a counter-attack, and the man of absolute parking the bus West Ham produced today.
I'm
They knew exactly what
I'm
to do.
very not impressed with Verbruggen.
And he hates Verbruggen, our new goalkeeper.
No, not a fan of him.
It is what it is. West Ham deserve it today. There's no question about it. We deserve to lose this. And I knew from the first, as soon as that first goal we conceded from Flibbity Webster, it was not going to be. It was going to be the same old, same old. I thought maybe we might get the goal, but the substitutions came too late, and West Ham punished us, especially in the second half. All of that was clinical from West Ham today. Final score at the Amex, Brighton Hove Albion 1, with a very good goal from Pascal Gross for the consolation. West Ham a very impressive 3. And even though we should have been commenting a lot during the whole of that game, unfortunately I forgot to. We should strengthen with the Sook from Stuttgart, Ice Willow, come. Indeed you are. Hi Ice Willow. And Jacob, hello, how are you doing? Do you guys want to speak about the game afterwards? Because that today was shocking.
Yeah, definitely. We should.
We'll stick around for a little bit longer since we got peeps here.
And plus, we didn't really talk to you during that because.
Yeah, well, apologies on that.
But yeah, I reckon we should get De Gea in. He's available for free.
No, not De Gea, for God's sake.
I think Verbruggen's the wrong goalkeeper, to be honest.
Oh man, I'm just gonna message somebody quick.
Yeah, what an awful goalkeeper.
That's not the right one. Actually, you know what?
Seriously, I did not like that goalkeeper's performance. It was terrible. I mean, still would not have conceded 3 goals.
But Webster, I think, was the main catalyst of at least 2 of them.
Yeah, but Verbruggen, why put him in this game? He has had no experience at Premier League level.
No.
He should have been a cup goalkeeper for this season.
Someone on the Facebooks went, this is why we shouldn't keep selling our best players. Good goalkeeper and striker. Yeah, just need a good goalkeeper and striker. Well, I mean, we got Steele, as he mentioned.
Yeah, Steele was a better goalkeeper. Verbruggen is awful. I just think, why did you sign him? And why did you put him in the game today?
I guess as good as mine.
It's a shocking decision, that was. When I saw it, that raised a few eyebrows when we saw the lineup, didn't it?
Exactly.
Steele hasn't made a single mistake. Why did you replace him?
Not our day. Webster made some mistakes, yes, but few played a great game. Gilmore played well in the first half, someone went. Fergie was unlucky not to get at least one. I think Verbruggen had any chance of any of those goals. I don't think if Verbruggen had any chance of any of those goals and had still been in the net, result would have been the same, someone went.
I think Steele would have saved him.
Areola had a blinder, made some brilliant saves, 25 shots, he did it all. We move on and on to the 2 next. We will likely have some new players by then, so we'll be interesting how this week plays out. Out the Albion, now and ever. Well, there you go.
I don't think we'll beat Newcastle. Not on that performance, anyway.
It was awful today.
Yeah, it was so bad. It was
the defence that was the main catalyst of it all. We just couldn't get our players back quickly enough. Brighton. West Ham countered brilliantly, and Antonio was a brilliant player today. Absolutely amazing. Can't fault it much.
And we should have had a couple of penalties.
Here's what it is. Flashbang wallop out there. Anything else going on? In the look at Seavers.
Yeah, I know. It's just so frustrating. It really was.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the old live chat.
Yeah, but I reckon we should get De Gea. He's available for free.
We keep saying this.
Yeah, much better. Premier League experienced goalkeeper. Never gets injured. Makes some brilliant saves.
Someone when a lot of teams would have given up at 3-0 down, so you got to give us credit where credit's due to plough on. West Ham's keeper was amazing, he was. Webster's cost us every goal in my opinion. Get him off Van Heck on. I think Webster is a bit of a liability today. I think he was the weakest player on our side. Webster needs to wake up, if you ask me. But yeah, I think we're going to end it there. I think all the other guys have disappeared. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, only the one watching, which is just me. Alright, we're going to end it there. Poor from Brighton. Maybe I should have worn this shirt to begin with. Anyway, take care of yourselves and have a lovely rest of the day. It was a poor performance from Brighton, but West Ham absolutely deserved the victory here today and knew exactly what was going to happen from the start as soon as they got the first goal. I know I keep repeating myself, but it is what it is.
I'm livid with that goalkeeping decision. I really am.
Alright, anyways, 99 guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream.
Bye.
Bye.